My name is Shali and I'm here in Steveston. I'm a realtor here in the local market. And this week, I want to give you the inside scoop as to what is happening with the spring market. Whether you're thinking of buying or selling or just curious about what the market is doing, this video is for you. So let's dive right into it. Let's start with a few recent sales to really paint the picture. There are currently 11 active listings in the village and only one sale in the last 30 days. And this was it. This home was ready to move in. It was vacant and it's perfect for the buyers to bring in their own design ideas. Not only does it have a sunny front yard, but it also has a sunny backyard. It is absolutely amazing. And what makes it 100% worthwhile is that it is just at the backdrop of beautiful Steveston Village. There's a bus going by. So you do have the City Valley bus service right at your front door. With the Steveston Village, you've got literally everything you need. You've got great coffee shops, you've got all the restaurants, shops, bookstores, and of course, all the charm and character that people look for when they want to move into Steveston Village. Now, it is important to know that not all sellers are experiencing the market the same way. There are buyers that are really gravitating towards single family homes that are older. So in this case, any home that is 20 years old or older. So one of the reasons this is the case is because, well, let's just face it, when it comes to competing with new construction, the price is always going to win on a slightly older lot. And unless there are some unique features like it is waterfront or it's a particularly large lot that can be subdivided. And the other reason as well is that it gives the buyers different options. They would love to have these homes to hold for a short to medium time frame. And what I mean by that is they would love to renovate these homes, put their own personal touches into it, make it work for a young family. And when it's time for them to need more space, they may use that existing home, tear it down, and then at a future date, then turn it into a new construction home that they would build for themselves as a custom home. So in these cases, these homes are going to give them the most options because the land value is consistently going to be there and it will continue to lift regardless of what the market is doing, just because, again, we've talked about this before. We are quite landlocked when it comes to the Lower Mainland. We just have a very limited supply. So it's always a great investment and people feel a little bit more confident when it comes to purchasing homes of this nature. So if you are thinking of selling and you have a slightly older home, I would suggest to some sellers to forego doing the renovations themselves and price the home to reflect it for what it is, and then save yourself that time and energy and let the buyer come in and do the renovations and personalize the home that they would want to. They would truly see this as great value for themselves moving forward. Bottom line, well-priced, well-prepped homes are moving fast. But buyers aren't just grabbing anything. They're very selective in where they see value for their families, for their long-term goals, because not a lot of people right now have a confidence on buying on the short term. So keep that in mind when you are looking at what your ideal buyer demographic is going to be and showcase the home for its best value to them. Buyers are active, especially in that sub $1.7 million range for a single family home in Richmond, but they do want to see value. So homes that show well, that are staged, that don't look like they need a lot of repairs, renovations different from repairs, and definitely priced right are going to grab their attention. The ones that are going into multiple offers, let me just clear this up. It's not that they are selling over market value. They are simply using a strategy where they price the home way below market value and then look for people to bid and build the price up. But one thing that I have noticed with a few homes that have set up this strategy for pricing is that homes actually are selling still within market range. So if you're a buyer and you see a home that's being set up for multiple offers, do not get discouraged. If you see these homes, you can accurately predict within a range where it should sell. But keep in mind, there could be other things that you can do to include in your offer to make your offer more competitive so that it will end up winning without having to overpay for the property. And no surprise, homes that are overpriced or not marketed well, those are lingering. I speak to many agents who have inventory and it appears photos are great, but they've been sitting on the market for a long time. And I do get an update from them. There are just no showings happening. The idea here is keep in mind there is a lot of inventory for buyers to sift through, so they're not going to go to every single home. They are going to target the ones that are sharply priced, that show well in photos. The first online impression is going to really help your home stand out, and the ones that are available for showings and also open houses to get them in the door and get as many eyes on your home as possible. So even if your home is not a show home, it's all about prepping smart and not expensive. Few tweaks can make a big difference in how your home creates a very good first impression. Now, for my buyers, I know it's still a tough market out there, especially with interest rates doing their own thing, with a lot of uncertainty, a lack of confidence. This is mostly where it's at. It is a mindset, but there's good homes out there. And the key is being ready. That means having your pre-approval in place, knowing your budget, and moving fast when the right one pops up. Although we say we're in a balanced market or even a buyer's market in certain cases, one thing to keep in mind is homes that are priced well are just not sitting on the market at all. A lot of buyers out there are ready to go. They're ready to write offers as soon as they see something. And it's not going to be the case where you feel like you can take a few weeks to think about it and then circle back to it. It may not be available. So if you do see something, get on it right away. Get an offer written up. Make sure you're prepared and you know what the parameters are so that you can write competitive offers and negotiate a great deal when it comes to buying your perfect home. So a quick story, I had buyers buy a home in Steveston that wasn't even on their radar originally, but because they were prepared and the home was priced sharp, they couldn't really ignore the value, and they stepped up to the plate and got it scooped up before anyone else could write an offer. Now, they did think about their strategy, and they also did think about what else they could get in their price range. And although they had other options, when they saw value that was hard to ignore, they just could not pass it up. So you never know, sellers, where your buyers are going to come from. So make sure that those homes are prepped, they show well, and they can create the value that buyers are looking for. So whether you're dreaming of a backyard barbecue in a new home this summer, or you're wondering what your current place might sell for, let's talk. I live here, I work here, and I care about helping you get it right. You can message me anytime or use the link below in your description to schedule a call. And hey, if you found this video helpful, then make sure you hit the subscribe button for more local updates and for more real estate tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around Steveston.